circuit today. There are no burpees. Got a bit of a complaint that there were burpees last night, which was true. Because I said there were no burpees this week, but I've forgotten that we were repeating last week's workout on Tuesday. So there are no new burpees on the new classes I planned. Sadly, Tuesday was last week. And there's also going to be a new challenge at the end, because we've done the 10 squats, 10 push-ups challenge for the last few weeks. So I've got a different challenge for you tonight. There's only 8 moves today, so it's going to be relatively short, I think. It's going to be quite rapid. So we're going to do 8 moves, 30 seconds work on each, 12 seconds rest in between, and we're just going to go around 3 times. So, yeah, there's a couple of rogue moves I was going to show you beforehand, but I've not done, so sorry. Yeah, let's just get warmed up. So just take a nice easy squat to begin with, so nice and easy. Sit those hips back and up you come. Hope there's a few of you watching it live. I know it's a nice sunny evening, but it's quite chilly winter, so it's not super warm. Maybe you could get out on your patio and do your workout outside. Okay, go into a reverse lunge. So step that leg back and come back to the middle. Now then, I'm hoping Kate's there. And who else has already done 2 this week? Well, obviously Kirsten. Goes without saying. She's going to have like 12 mats by the end of lockdown. Hope Kate's there. I think she will be. Didn't see Jill yesterday. I was a bit sad about that. Quite like seeing Jill online. Who else are you missing? Who else has done 2?
Has Jackie done 2?
Oh yeah, Jackie! Jackie Sutherland. Good job. Hoping Jackie's going to be there. Nice, she's on it. Okay, then go a lateral lunge, so step to the side and step to the other side. So step out wide, bend the knee that you step outside to. Sorry, you guys need to time. Yeah, you're good. Very good, very coordinated. It's like Sue and Kirsten, right? I'm sure someone else has already done Sue. That Ruth?
Yeah, yes?
Yes, Ruth, I think, kind of like. We're letting her off because she's got some more people. Okay, then go easy jog. I'm sure there's somebody else. Oh, Andy Wilson. That would mean we'd have to do a bonus 10-minute abs though to let Andy do it.
Yeah, he's got tomorrow.
He's got Pilates tomorrow. You're not wanting 10-minute abs today? Okay, go jumping jacks. We could do 5 minutes. We could do a plank challenge. We could see how long we can hold a plank for.
No, let's not do that.
Oh, we could do. Go spotty dogs. My hip's quite sore. It's not going to go well. Okay, move your arms forward and back as well as your legs and feet. Good, then go back to easy jog. Move your arms overhead this time as you do that. Yeah, what else was that? I'm just confused. Take your arms back the way. I'm convinced it was somebody else.
Yeah, I think you're right.
There wasn't it? You're a good shout at Jackie though. Jackie and Kate. Then bring your arms across your body. Maybe not. Maybe it's just you two. Mark's watched both live, so that counts. Maybe he doesn't want a mat, maybe he just wants like a sofa. Okay, go back to squats, and this time lift up your knee. So sit your bum low and lift up. I've got a few injuries actually, so Yvonne and Nikki are injured. So I'm a bit sad about that, because they were on it. Clearly at-home workouts haven't gone well. Last couple. And rest there. Okay, walk out into your plank. So bend your knees a little bit for this one. Walk out forwards into your high plank, and then bring yourself back up and just repeat that. I'm going to try and make this knee be not so sore. That might be a problem. Okay. Oh, there's a few sore bits today. Right. When you get down the next time, drop to your knees and do a push-up. We're doing some spider push-ups today. We're going to like those a lot. We've got some little tricep dips as well to do. I've saved Anthony's favourite move for the last one though. We've got a little robo crawl to finish us up.
I do quite like that.
Yeah, quite good at that one.
And then my wrist quite sore.
Oh.
Then the wrist didn't hit me.
Right. Oh no, it's all that digging.
No, it wasn't the digging.
Right, okay, we're going to go fast feet in and out like we did yesterday to get us a little bit warmer and get our heart rate up a little bit. So start wide and we'll go in and out nice and quick, nice and rapid with your feet. Ready, set, go. So go wide to begin with, then come in narrow. Good. If this is is a bit much for you, go wide. Did seated exercise earlier. So if you want to come narrow, so if you'd rather not do anything too energetic, then seated exercise is a good option for you. Or Pilates tomorrow morning, you can do that. If you'd rather just have a lie down, go wide. Mark could do Pilates, it's mostly lying on that. Come back in. He's going to be typing, I did that once, it didn't end well. Go wide. Okay, faster, faster, narrow, faster, faster, wide, faster, faster, in. Good, out, in, out. Last one in, last one out. Done, last one out, that sounded bad. Okay, right, your 8 moves, I'll quickly demo them, but I'll demo them again in the gaps in between. So cross jacks. So one foot comes in front, and then you cross the other foot in front. So left in front, right in front, and your arms are going back and forth at the same time. Lunges, just a regular lunge. Right, spider push-ups. So regular push-up, but you bring your knee towards your elbow. As you do that, prayer crunch. Hands in prayer position. Right on the spot. Squat high five. Tricep dip on the floor. Going to give you a variation for that. And then robo crawl. Right. You got all that? 30 seconds work. 12 seconds rest only in between. Cross jacks is first. If you can't coordinate the cross bit, just go regular jumping jacks. 30 seconds only. Ready, set, off you go. So you bring your arms across at roughly chest height, or a little bit lower, or a little bit higher, just whatever feels good for you. And you've got to cross one foot in front, and then the other. Good. So your modification is regular jumping jacks, if you don't want to do the cross bit. There we go. I thought you would like this one. You got it, you got it. All over it. All over it. Perfect. Okay, lunges. So just a regular lunge. You can step forwards or step backwards, whatever is your kind of personal preference. Ready, set, go. So I prefer stepping backwards, but only because I'm just not that strong going forwards. So you can decide. Lily's doing a forward stepping lunge. Oh, now she's go backwards. So Lily's doing a forward stepping one. So that's your other option. But I find it a little bit nicer on my knees to step backwards. Okay, 8 seconds here. Sit back and stand up. Sit low, stand up. Drop those knees down towards the ground in the lunge position. Good. Right, spider push-ups. So on your knees, I suggest most of you, you can do them up on your toes, but I'm not really strong enough. So you bring your knee towards your elbow as you do the push-up. Yeah. Yeah, good. That's it. That's it, perfect. Try and keep your hips a little bit lower is the tricky part. Option, regular push-up. So up and down, just normal press up without lifting the knee at the same time. So it's a little bit more challenging on your core and on your strength. Good. Okay, spin around onto your bum. We're going to do prayer crunch next. So bring your hands into the middle. You can ascend your hands between your knees and between your legs as you crunch up. Ready, set, off you go. Nice. So lift those shoulders off the ground. Reach your fingertips forwards and between your legs and knees as you come up, and then just control the move back down and just repeat that crunch up and down. You can obviously modify the range of movement and make it a little bit smaller or shorter range of movement if you want to make it a little bit better or nicer on your back. Last one, well done. What's next? We're on the spot. Easy. I've written sprint on the spot though, which implies it might be a bit quicker than like a jog. Ready, set, off you go. You can go as fast as you can manage. So I'm going to go a little bit slower this first round, just so I'm warmed up. It takes me a while to get warmed up these days. If you're already warm, then you can go a little bit quicker. Make sure you use your arms as well. Try and keep your body nice and tall though, so chest up, eyes looking forward, and you just run or jog as fast as you can go. I might challenge you to pick up the pace in the second and definitely the third rounds through. All right, okay, you're going to sit low, you guys can high five each other. I'm going to high five you guys. So you're going to squat down low, then you're going to imaginary or real high five if you've got a household member to hand. Off you go. So just one hand then the other. We did these in a household circuit quite a few weeks ago now. So same things to think about. Squat low. So keep your hips and butt down. Try and keep your thighs parallel to the floor-ish. Mine aren't, are they? Mine need to be a bit lower. And then just one hand, then the other, moving back and forth. So your arms are working a little bit too, and your quads are getting a bit of a killer. Lily seems to be just taking Anthea out. Harsh, harsh, harsh. Well done. Okay, round you come. Right, two options. Tricep dip. So lift up here and bend your elbows to bring you down, or lift up and hold here, but push into the floor hard with your hands. So this is a good one actually. It's an isometric work for your push-up, for your tricep. So if I push down with my hands as hard as I can and just hold there, I actually get a good work in the back of my arm. If you're doing a tricep dip, you need to come up and down by bending your elbows rather than driving your hips up and down, which is quite hard to do. Good demo, you guys, thanks for that. Okay, robo crawl. These guys demoed that nicely. Right, so on your hands and knees, you're going to crawl forwards as far as you got in your living room or your kitchen or wherever you are, and then as soon as you've reached an end point, oh, there's an open door ahead of me. See you later. Okay. And then as soon as you reach your furthest away point, just reverse and walk, or crawl rather, your way back. Oh, I can't see what's behind me is a problem. Try and keep your back pretty flat. Try and keep your knees pretty close to the floor. You've got 7 seconds. Modification will be just to hold that position here in that all fours shape. Okay, how are we those? All right, fairly easy? Okay, we're going to challenge you a little bit more in the next round. So we're going to give you some harder options, or you can stick with the ones we've just done, and obviously take the simpler or modified version as well. Okay, we've got 10 seconds. We go back to those cross jacks or jumping jacks if you don't like the crossy bit. Okay, ready to go? 3, 2, 1. So you just need to get in a little rhythm basically. So open, cross, so out and in, out and in. So you bring your feet across in front and behind and try and alternate. Oh, Anthony's going very wide, I'm not that advanced. I'm making mine a bit smaller. That's how to make it harder. You can go a bit bigger and go a bit quicker to make it a little bit tougher. I'm keeping mine a little bit smaller because I'm a bit of a wuss. 2, 1, done. Good job, guys. Okay, lunges. Right, your advanced option for this is take that to a jump, so you can jump in between rather than step. Okay, ready? Off you go. I was hoping Lily might jump. I'm going to step. I tell you what, I might jump a few and then walk a few. Right, here's middle 10 seconds. I'm going to jump for the middle 10 seconds, and then I'm going to step for the last 10 seconds. Good. Just watch when you're on the mat as well. Oh, look, we've already only got 7 seconds left. We might as well jump them all now, right? We've got this far. Nice, okay. Spider push-ups. Right. These are hard enough as they are, right? You can do them on your toes. Some of the stronger folks out there might be able to do that. Off you go. So try and keep your hips nice and low. So the temptation, yeah, that's much better, guys, is to try and have your bum too high. So drop your chest down as you bring that elbow up towards your hand. These guys are doing this pretty well, actually, pretty darn well. Good stuff. I could do it getting a bit lower. I'm not quite low enough. Last little bit. 3 seconds to go. You got time for one final rep. Okay, prayer crunch. So just spin around, bend your knees, set your heels or feet on the floor, and then just crunch up and down. Hands together, off you go. Right, 25 seconds. Just work nice and steady all the way through. Easy peasy. Anyone out enjoyed their daily walk today? It was nice, huh? Sun shining. Bit breezy. Not as breezy as yesterday. Right. It's like Like a chilly breeze. Are we okay? So keep moving up and down nice and smoothly. 5 seconds to go. You got time for another couple reps maybe? Good stuff. Okay, what's next? Oh yeah, we're on the spot. Right. I said I'd go a bit quicker this time, didn't I? Ooh. Right, let's see what we can do. You might not notice a difference. It might look the same speed as I did last time. Good. Right, Anthony's going much quicker than me. You can keep pace with her. I'm not that fast today. Or any day for that matter. You got 15 seconds. Keep working, good job Lily. Nice pace. Keep it up, keep it up. Let's see if we can go a little bit quicker for the last 8 seconds. Here we go, here we go. 7 to go, last 6, last 5, 4, right to the end, right to that final beat. Well done, good job you two. Okay, right, sit down in your squat, and then we're going to do the high five again. Whew, how's your heart rate? Okay, ready, set, off you go. So one hand, then the other. So you're working your arms a little bit here as well. So the reason for doing the high five is you've got a little bit of work through your shoulders as well. So it's not just to take your mind off or just for entertainment value. It does make your shoulders and arm muscles work a little bit as well. Although these last 9 seconds might feel like quite a while, huh? Or are we good? I'm going to turn this way, aren't I? Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, what's next? Oh yeah, tricep dip. So if you're doing the up and down one, you've got to hold your hips steady and then bend your elbows to bring you up and down. If you're doing the held one, your bum needs to be between your hands. So the held one is here, the up and down one is a little bit further forward. So try not to come too far forward, come back a tiny bit. Good. You could try the held one and see how you find that. Because I actually find that works my triceps a little bit more. So you've got to push hard into the ground. Your bum needs to be between your arms. Yeah, so bring your bum and feet back a bit. So your bum is like right by your hands. And then push hard into your hands. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Good. So I find that hits my triceps quite a lot actually. Quite like that move. Okay. On all fours. Robo crawl. Ready. 3, 2, 1. Off you go. So if this is a bit sore on your wrist, you could go fists. It's a little bit harder. Or you could just hold and be on your fists. Or you could hold and be on your forearms. If you find it's a bit too much pressure through your hands and your wrist joint. So there's a couple of options for you to take if you're finding it a little bit much up on all fours all the time. It's quite a lot of work and pressure through your wrists. Last couple of seconds, guys. Final one. Hold it there. Nice. Okay. One more time through, and then we're good. Okay. Third and final round. Getting through this nice and quick, hopefully. Back to cross jacks. So just 8 seconds to recover. We're going nice and quick into the final, third and final round. Ready, set, off you go. So 30 seconds, and then we're finished with this move for tonight. So steady, even pace that you can keep going for the full 30 seconds. So cross, one foot in front, and then the other one. Right, how are we doing? Oh, there's still 13 seconds to go. What's all that about? Right, last time we do this move though, so when we finish this set, that's it, tick, done for tonight. 2, 1, all right, lunges. Okay, same as before. You can jump them all if you want, or you can step some and jump some, or step them all. It's entirely up to you. Off you go. So drop your knee down towards the ground. So you can work pretty hard if you get a full or greater range of movement if you step it out. Because if I go to a jump, I can't go quite as deep. So you can work pretty hard on whichever version you're doing. Just try and sit as low as you can if you're jumping, and step as low as you can as well. You're going to want to try and be nice and quick in between the jumps, so don't sit too long if you can. Oh, spider push-ups. I'd be glad not to do these again, I can tell you that for nothing. Right, you like these ones? Okay, they're both pretty good, I'm not going to lie. Okay, so try and get that chest down near towards the floor at the same time as bringing that knee up and over. If you're finding these easy, Feel free to try a couple up on your toes, or just try and sink a little bit lower down into each push-up that you're doing on your knees. Right, prayer crunch. Well done. Spider push-ups. Bye-bye. Okay. On your back, hands together, point your fingertips where you're aiming, and off you go. So crunch up, reach your hand forwards, extend your fingertips through, and then lower yourself back down. Try and keep moving all the time. Last little bit of work here. We're so nearly getting this circuit done. You got 10 seconds, then we've got another exercise completed for tonight. Last 4 seconds, time for 2 more reps. Final one, well done. Okay, we're on the spot. Here we go. Last few, or half, no, yeah. Right, ready? 3, 2, 1, off you go. Right, you can do this one. You know the drill. Lift those knees up and down, drive your arms by your side, just work nice and steady. You've got to be able to keep this speed up for the next 17 seconds. So hold that form, hold that pace, keep those knees lifting up and down. Really good job, guys, really good. Right, you've only got 7 seconds. Hold that pace. Don't let it slow now. You've got this far. Last little bit. 2, 1. Nice. Okay, squat high five. So, chum up with the person in the room next to you, or just imagine, ready to go in 3, 2, 1. So sit into your heels. So try and keep your feet nice and flat on the ground. You can move your arms, that's right. No, you're fine. You're meant to move your arms, you're okay. Keeping my butt down is what I'm not very good at. I get higher and higher as the thing goes on. So every now and again, have a little reset and check that you're low enough in your squat. Keep the hands moving back and forth as well though. Last 2 seconds, don't stop, don't stop. Well done. Whew. Okay, tricep dip. If you haven't done one of the other options, try it in this round. So you'll squeeze and hold, bum close to your hips, or up and down dip. So I've done the hold twice. So I'm going to do dips this time. So you've got to really think about bending your elbows back behind you to drop your bum down. Yeah, keep your bum a bit near you. Oh, yeah, good. Now really hard push into the floor. Yeah, you're good. Keep your bum near to your arms. Yeah, good, Lily. Good, nice. 12 seconds. Put your hands a little bit further forward. Or is that sore on your wrist? Sore on your wrist? No, you're fine, fine, fine. Sore on your wrist. Good. Keep going. Last 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Oh, that was a bit double wristy at the end. Sorry, guys. Right, robo call. I literally crawled into that. There was no intention of standing up. Right, hands underneath those shoulders. Squeeze your belly button up and in. Little tiny steps. So one hand and the opposite foot to walk you forwards. I'm going to go a bit further this time. I'm going to have to make sure I get back though. Right. I don't know if going back's harder or easier. No, it's just different. It's not particularly hard or easier. I think I take bigger steps going backwards. Right, you've got 8 seconds. Right, last little bit. Keep moving or keep holding those knees above the ground. Final one. Nice. Okay. Right. End challenge this week is a little bit different to last week. So last few weeks, in fact, we've done squats and push-ups. So tonight we're going to do mountain climbers and hot hands. So I'll just quickly demo while you guys take a little bit of recovery. So you're going to be down on the floor, have something up under your hands so you're not slipping. And we're going to do 20 mountain climbers, but that means 20 altogether. So that'll be actually just 10 each leg. So in, out is 1 on one leg, and in, out is 2 on the other leg. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Does that make sense? So at speed, that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, etc. Up to 20. You're then going to bring your hands narrow and your feet a little bit wider. You can do 10 hot hands, but it's 10 taps altogether. So again, it's 5 each side, so it's only half the amount really. So hold there, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. When you've done your 10, you go back to 20 mountain climbers. then do your 10 hot hands, I don't know what this was, and then your 20 mountain climbers. And we're going to see how many times you can get through that in a minute. Different challenge tonight though. We're then going to do it again. And you're going to see if you can replicate or get close to what you... I shouldn't have told you that, should I? No, forget that bit, forget that bit. Right, right, I'm going to time you. Right, so, you got the idea. 20 climbers, 10 hot hands, as many times through your wrists sore. You can go elbows if you want.
Okay. Lily's wrist sore.
Oh, okay. Sorry. You can go elbows or fists, but ready. 20 climbers. Get set. Go. When you've done your 20, hot hand. Remember, you got to pace this. So if you go off at this speed, you've got to hold it for the end. I've got no idea how many climbers I've done. That looks about right. Try and make these hot hands decent, so don't go so quick. Stabilize through your hips. So, steady through your hips and pelvis as you raise one hand at a time. I can't talk and count. I ain't got a clue how many I've done. So, I'll just keep going at something vaguely close. Last 8 seconds. Hold it. Hold it. Oh, I've got no idea. Right. 3, 2, 1. Right, how's that?
Ooh,
Bit shoulder heavy. Right. We're going to do it again. I haven't got a Scooby-Doo how many I did. And I didn't really do very well at counting either, but never mind. Right. Hopefully you did count, or you've got some vague notion. Right. We're going to do it again. 1 minute. 20 climbers, 10 hot hands. Right, you good? Ready? See if you can match your last round. 3, 2, 1, off you go. Right, I'm going to try and count this time. Right. Oh, still 20 seconds to go. Seven seconds. Rest. Whew. How are we doing? Did you match it in here?
Exactly the same.
Oh, exactly the same. Perfect. Close. Okay, about the same. Right. So, we'll see if we do a little up-down planning challenge for finish up. Right. In a plank, don't mind what you do. Elbows or hands. How are we doing for time? Oh, man, it's only 7 o'clock. Ready, set, off you go. So we're just going to stay here for a little while. Right. So, squeeze your abs up. We're going to change between our hands and our elbows. So, doesn't matter which one you started on because we're going to swap to the other one. So, right, we're going to do that to try and save our shoulders a little bit. So, right, everyone drop down, everyone swap over onto whichever one you're not doing. So if you've been on your elbows, drop down, lift up, onto your hands. If you've been up on your hands, drop down to your elbows. And we're going to stay here for a bit and then we're going to come back up or down and then we're just going to hang out here for a little while. Okay, right, we're going to go back and change the position we were doing last time in 3, 2, 1. Right. We're going to go here for 10 seconds, then we're going to get everyone back up to a high plank, which is what I'm in now. So come up onto your hands if you're on your elbows and hold here in 3, 2, 1. Right. Stay on your hands. Squeeze your belly button towards your back. We're going to do the next little bit together. So stay on your hands like so. Hands are beneath your shoulders. Legs are nice and strong and straight. Squeeze your abs up and in. Right. We're going to go back down onto our forearms and our elbows in 3, 2, 1, right. If you need to, drop to your knees. If you need to, drop to your knees, or you can drop out and then join back in a minute. We'll see how long we can manage. Sue and Kirsten and Jill, I'm expecting you with me. Right, we're going to go back up onto our hands in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up you come. Right, how's your shoulders? Dying. We'll do another 15 seconds here, then we'll go back down and we'll see if we can get to 2.5 minutes. We've only done 1 minute 50. It's not that long. Right, back down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to get on to 2.5 minutes. Yeah, how's your shoulders, team? Sore. You reckon we can make it to 2.5 minutes? We've only got 20 seconds to go. We might as well now. Right, back up onto your hands. Right, hold it here. We're going to go back onto our elbows for the last 10 seconds in 3, 2, 1. Right, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right, we won't do 10-minute abs then. We might do 10-minute shoulder recovery. You probably want to do this. Gives your shoulders a little stretch out. And then when you've done that for a bit, bring them back round here, because that's also quite nice because they've been working quite hard. Oh, it's made my sore hip less sore because my shoulder's now really sore. Okay, right. Oh dear, how's your shoulders? Sue and Kirsten, only else that matter. I want to know if you managed all the way through 2.5 minutes without going down to your knees. Right, guys, good job. Take a stretch. Probably want to go outside in the sunshine and do that. Stretch your calves, your hammies, your quads, and your shoulders. All right, see you tomorrow for Pilates or for 10-10-10. Shall we bye?